Your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Temperatures at 10 o'clock tonight still remain pretty mild. In fact, all of us are still in the 40s. It is 40 degrees in Pontiac, 41 in Bloomington, 42 in Lincoln, as well as in Champaign, but it's 43 in Decatur, 46 in Mattoon, and 47s in Effingham, as well as in Paris. It is cloudy, though. We got the clouds on our Casey Summers weather camera in Mattoon on our roof dog on it, and you could see a little bit of some rain showers closer to I-70. We'll talk more about that here in a moment. Our winds are out of the south, pretty light, under 10 miles per hour. And as we go through our day on Friday, we expect more in the way of cloud cover again. There'll also be a chance for a few showers here and there at times as well. But we're talking about just a few of them, and they're going to be pretty light. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Yesterday, some of the people said that it was a 9-hour wait.
All to buy marijuana, and it wasn't much better today. Plus, with THC and CBD widely available, what's the difference? We'll explain. And a building's a total loss after a fire last night. We'll tell you what may have started it all.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Marijuana dispensaries made millions as people packed lines for hours to buy products the first day it was legal in Illinois. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. Thousands of people visited dispensaries yesterday, and that turned into a lot of money for the state. There were more than 77,000 transactions, totaling more than $3.1 million in sales yesterday alone. Buyers spent an average of $41 per visit, and each dispensary reported seeing a couple hundred visitors. Hundreds also gathered at dispensaries again today. There are two in Champaign-Urbana, NewMed, and Sunnyside. Each place was busy all day with people waiting several hours to get their products.
Oh, I've been here about an hour. What time is it now, would you say?
About 4:30.
4:30. I've been here since 3:30, and it looks like it's going to be about another 3 hours. I know yesterday some of the people said that it was a 9-hour wait. So yeah, so I'm glad I came today.
Combining yesterday and today's sales, NewMed says they had a total of 1,068 customers. Sunnyside had more than 950 people. Now, a lot of people are talking about pot right now, but another product that comes from a cannabis plant has been on the market for a while.
That's right. Tonight, we are breaking down the difference between what you're getting in THC versus CBD. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen's in the newsroom tonight. So, Jennifer, what is the difference?
Paul, marijuana is highly regulated, only available legally at dispensaries. CBD products are sold at regular stores, but the bigger difference comes down to the way they affect your body.
THC versus CBD. What are they, and what's the difference between the two? Both are cannabinoids found in hemp and marijuana plants, but they each do different things to your body.
There is an active component in THC that would give you this, we would call it a high feeling.
Tetrahydrocannabinol is the chemical responsible for most of marijuana's psychological effects. Cannabidiol affects the body in other ways.
If you're looking for those medical benefits that could help relieve some of the issues in your body, but you don't want to get high, then you need to go with a CBD.
Angela Davis is a nurse and an advocate for Green Compass Global, a CBD company. She also uses CBD products herself.
I have dealt with anxiety and depression for quite some time, and hearing some of the health benefits that people are finding using a CBD instead of a pharmaceutical was really intriguing to me.
She's able to decrease her use of antidepressant medications, substituting that with CBD products.
Their brain can talk to, send neuroreceptors down to our body saying, inflammation, let's calm that down. People have found benefits in their mood and anxiety.
Since CBD products are largely unregulated by the government, it's important to check the quality if you buy it. We'll have more information on what you can look for on our website, WCIA.com. In the newsroom, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Workers across the state are getting a bump in their paychecks. By 2025, all workers will be making at least $15 an hour. Yesterday, minimum wage went up by $1 to $9.25 an hour. In July, workers will get another 75-cent raise. Pay increases will continue each New Year's Day until 2025. A woman in Taylorville was charged in court today for the murder of her boyfriend. Michaela Herbstreet was arrested on New Year's Eve. She's charged with first-degree murder with intent to kill. Her boyfriend was stabbed in the chest and died at the hospital. She will have a bail hearing tomorrow when her bond will be set.
Police arrested a Charleston man for shooting a gun during an argument. Officers were called to a home for reports of shots fired. They say 27-year-old Jamal Hancock discharged a gun while arguing with his girlfriend. Their baby was also in the room at the time. Hancock was arrested for reckless discharge of a firearm.
Into a teenager who was already charged with sexual abuse is facing charges for grooming and child pornography. 19-year-old Seth Ryan was arrested on Tuesday. Police say he was sending sexually explicit messages to a juvenile. They also found child pornography on his phone. Ryan was originally charged in August for aggravated criminal sexual abuse to a victim between the ages of 13 and 17. Charleston police arrested a man after they say he tried to break into a home. It happened on Monroe Avenue near 12th Street. They say 36-year-old Jeremy Scott was drunk when he tried to get into the house. When they approached him, they say he refused to give his name and kicked them. He's charged with aggravated assault and resisting. A man in Charleston is recovering after a hit and run early Sunday morning. It happened on 5th Street near Jackson Avenue. Nate Lee says he was walking home when it happened. The car hit him hard enough to knock him up onto its windshield and then onto the ground. He says he has some bruising and soreness on his shoulder and hip, but he's okay.
Honestly, it doesn't surprise me with the time it was being, so close to, New Year's and being in a college town. I mean, yeah, I was shocked at the whole situation I was in at that point in time. She got out of the car, said some things that, well, I'm not going to repeat, backed up and drove away.
Police says the car that hit him looked like a 2008 to 2012 blue Ford Focus. If you know anything about what happened, contact Charleston Police.
We have more information about a building that caught fire in Rantoul yesterday. 3 businesses inside that building burned down. This happened near South Tanner and East Sangamon Streets. Firefighters still had to put out hot spots today, and after seeing the damage in the daylight, officials say the building is a total loss. They believe the fire may have started around a wood-burning stove that was on the 2nd floor.
A lot of contents of the building, especially on the 2nd floor, are damaged. That downstairs then is a lot of water smoke damage because of the amount of water we put on it last night, this morning.
TT Distribution, Ag Electric, and a woodworking business were all inside.
The holiday spirit is sticking around in one town. It'll stay that way for the next month.
Plus, it was a successful year for one organization, how they're helping kids stay warm this winter.
And the new year means back to the grind for Illinois basketball as they return to Big Ten play against Michigan State.